Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So looking at the long-term chart, there is no change. I think the market is sort of in an indecision phase at the moment. I'm not entirely sure, I'm not following the news that much, but isn't it the day-to-day where the XRP community is waiting for a potential approval of that Ripple stable coin? I'm not entirely sure, I think it is. So it is no surprise that there is a little bit of uncertainty. And that's precisely what we see in the price chart, yeah. Especially on the smaller time frame, we can see that clearly that the market is just consolidating sideways without any clear follow through to the downside, but also at the moment just temporarily hovering with below the all-time high, right? Which is at 340, just below that actually. So it's also, I think it's 330. And important also to note that the next upside Fibonacci target is around 325 here. It's the 178.6 extension. So yeah, please be aware of that. Idea is that we're currently in this larger third wave to the upside as discussed in previous videos. We could at any point get a wave 4 because the price has already reached the 161.8 extension at 266. We're just hovering below that as well, but we already broke slightly above it. That's a key target for a third wave. Upside is possible, further upside extensions. But as I explained to you yesterday already on the smaller time frame, the upside wave count in wave 3 there, it is actually technically complete. We actually don't need any more upside in a third wave to complete the pattern. It is technically complete. So I'm watching for the start of a wave 4. It might not start yet, but I need more price data to come up with a wave count for a direct upside extension on the smaller time frame. And it's possible. I shared with you even micro support. So if you want to trade more upside extensions, you have some key, risk levels to watch. But for now, I think on the daily chart or 4-day chart, it's just important to recognize that in this cycle, we might see XRP move to $5 next, then maybe even $9.81. I mean, maybe even more, but that remains to be seen. We have to take it level by level with these altcoins, and there is going to be some structural support, probably around that 2021 high area, around $1.96. The market could test it at any point. Below that, we have Fibonacci support. Below $1.12, however, I would get a little bit nervous about this bullish structure. Looking at the smaller time frame, and this is only a quick update because XRP hasn't really done much since yesterday, but I warned yesterday that this upside move is technically complete with that last upside extension. And we then broke initial micro support. But again, that's not a surprise if we have an upside wave count complete. That's the third wave. I'm going to change the color here as well, or I'm going to adjust the color so it matches actually the long-term chart. But that's not so important right now. Important is to understand that this third wave could be technically complete. Upside extensions possible in a very bullish environment. I've added yesterday for anybody who wants to, and I think I communicated that on Discord, between $2.05 and $2.45. I mean, the price reacted here to the golden ratio level to 221. If we hold it, we could extend higher, but I can tell you that a break below $2.05, if sustained, is further evidence that a top is formed and that we're in this larger wave 4. I showed you the Fibonacci support already. But I'm talking about a sustained break. I mean, if it does this and bounces off that 196 line, it's not a sustained break. But you can see how relevant these Fib levels are because the price reacted perfectly to the golden ratio level. So it's important to understand that I think the market is a bit in an indecision phase. This is an area that you could use to watch for support. Below that, we've got 196. And as I said, this just looks to me like consolidation, nothing clear there. The triangle was clear. That's why I provided this as a setup. This was a clear 3-wave pullback. This was like a triangle as well. We were watching for higher. Now I'm like, okay, I want to see more price data. I need, I'd be a bit careful now. So, and you see that in price action, and it's now going down. It might go up further, but then I would use those Fibonacci levels and specifically the 196 level. But I don't see a clear setup from here. Otherwise, I would assign some wave labels and structure. So you can always say that maybe this is another 1-2 setup, but I'm not sure about it. Or even this is a 1 and an A, B, C, but I'm not convinced. So I want to see how today's day progresses, also in terms of the news event, if there is one. Let me know if you have an update about that in the comments. And I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership and make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.